So our next presenter is Dan from Enviro Power. Come on up. Dan, similar to Peter, is in Connecticut Innovation's portfolio already, so we have some due diligence that you guys can leverage. We're excited for him to be here. He has got a couple $100,000 left on his round. Yeah, which is a note. And with that said, please.
Thank you. And thanks so much. I can tell you what we do in one sentence. We provide boilers that generate electricity. No free samples, though. Now let's talk about why and how. 40% of all CO2 emissions is generated by the building sector. In order to meet our CO2 reduction goals, we will need to decarbonize millions of buildings in the next few years. To give you a perspective, this is 8 buildings going through deep energy retrofit every minute between now and 2050. And it's not that property owners are not up to the task. They are. And their interest to decarbonize their buildings is supported by hundreds of cities and municipalities and states, obviously, that are promoting decarbonization through incentive programs and through deregulation or regulations. The problem is that decarbonizing buildings is tough, time-consuming, hard to standardize, and many times economically unviable. And because of that, we are falling behind our goals, our CO2 reduction goals, in a big way, pretty much 80% off target. But there is a promising element here. Heating systems. Think about it. Heating systems exist pretty much in every building. They are similar in nature, they are affordable, and they're responsible for a third of all emissions, CO2 emission created by the sector. There's another piece of good news here. Heating systems inevitably are being replaced every 15 to 20 years, creating a massive 12 million heating system replacement market. Now, those 12 million heating systems that we are naturally replaced every year, they are not playing a part in the decarbonization of buildings so far. And we here at Enviro Power are about to change that. We are going to change that. Our mission at Enviro Power is to replace all those aging, failing heating systems with our SmartWatt boiler technology. Our SmartWatt boiler, as I started, is a boiler that generates electricity. This breakthrough patented heating technology is designed to generate electricity by harvesting heat that is otherwise lost by the boiler we replace. In other words, we are generating electricity with no additional fuel consumptions, which means that for our property owners, they can create electricity with no additional CO2 and at zero cost. The SmartWatt boiler is a boiler with a power plant inside, literally. We actually seamlessly integrated into our boiler geometry the most common power plant in the world, a closed-loop steam turbine cycle. And the end result is now you have a boiler that can generate electricity that belongs to the production lines of regular heating systems and that can compete against regular heating system, although it generates electricity on price, cost, and the cost of installation and maintenance. The SmartWatt boiler also have a very unique structure that allows us to generate or to consume hydrogen. And when that happens, we are actually generating CO2-free heat and power potentially to millions of buildings. So how we leverage all that in our go-to-market plan? Towards scalability and affordability. Because we belong to the production lines of regular boilers, we align with top boiler producers. Here in the United States, our main partner, strategic investor is Burnham Holdings. Burnham Holdings is one of the largest boiler producers in the country. And not only that they are producing our boilers, they are also providing the warranty package that is so important when you launch a hardware product. Now, because we compete against regular heating systems on price, cost of installation and maintenance, we are highly relevant to any entity in the business of promoting, selling, installing heating systems. We sell directly and through our innovative subscription model or energy as a service model. And among our customers are some of the largest power and gas utilities in the country and multi-billion-dollar real estate companies from here and Europe. We sit on top of $10 million backlog in sales that we are looking to implement in the next year or two. We did not invent the idea of combining heat and power in one device, but for sure we are coming very unique to that realm. Why? Because we are the only heat and power, combined heat and power product that can truly replace a heating system. Heating systems, they are simple machines, highly reliable, very affordable. Does this thing here look to you like something that can replace a heating system? This is an internal combustion engine. To be more exact, is a Toyota truck engine. 2,000 part complex machine, expensive to buy, even more so expensive to maintain, and yet combined heat and power, that's what it means. Internal combustion engines that cannot replace heating systems as opposed to Enviro power, and therefore missing on this huge opportunity to decarbonize millions of buildings and save billions of dollars on energy costs to the property owners. I'm blessed to work with a very, very experienced team. Between management and our board of directors, there is more than 100 years of highly relevant experience. Is enough to look at the companies that we gathered together here. And where do we go from here? We are leveraging on our experience, contacts in the market, and of course our position in the market in our exit strategy with dialogues with integrators, with OEMs, with distributors, and also with very large energy companies interested in our energy as a service subscription model. We are about to start, together with Burnham Holdings, our serial production this summer, and to expand our sales in New England and into Canada. And for that, we are raising $2 million based on a convertible note, of which 1.8 is already raised, money in the bank. Now, I think more than the figure itself, the 1.8, what's important are the entities behind that include Connecticut Innovations, Burnham Holdings, but also new and important strategic investors, including large engineering, architect, and real estate companies out of New York City. I'm happy to provide more information about this investment opportunity, and there's so much more to share. We're looking forward to our dialogues. Thank you. Yes, please.
So is this residential scale, commercial scale?
No limit to the technology size, but we have to choose our battles. So we are now launching to market what's called a light commercial. It will be suitable for multifamily apartment buildings and basically all light commercial application like pizzerias, restaurants, nursing homes, and so forth. Next year we are coming with our residential product that can literally replace the boiler or the furnace at your home.
How many square feet about right now?
The size?
Yeah.
Literally the size of a boiler.
No, how many square feet, like, for example?
The square feet. So we are targeting the most common boiler or furnace in the country, which is 100,000 BTUs, which will fit all the way up to 3,000, 3,500, and all the way down to 1,000 square foot. Our light commercial would fit a big home if you have one.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
So you had mentioned that you're replacing a boiler that's cheap. So what is the payback period for somebody investing in your technology when they have experienced that savings?
When they invest in technology or buy the technology?
Either one.
Either one. I'll start with the latter one. Think about it. How much you pay for electricity? Around.
Too much.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think we should announce that. In New England, New York area, you are paying around 20 cents per kilowatt hour. This product that we launched today generates 6 of them, 6 kilowatt hour every hour, so $1.2. That's what we are going to save you every hour of operation. Now think about multifamily apartment buildings that needs heat day in, day out, for all the dishwasher, washing machines, and so forth. This will never stop working. In New York, we can save for a landlord around $10,000 per year. That's the cost of the machine. You return the entire investment in 1 year. And I would argue that there's no really return on investment. There's a return on premium, because if I ask you, what's the return on investment of your boiler? There's none. You don't buy it as an investment. You buy it as a necessity. So you really look at the premium, and the premium for this specific product is around $4,000. You cover it with short few months. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thanks. Thanks, Dan. Before we move on to our last pitch, before our fabulous networking and cocktail hour,